Hello everyone and welcome to your English lesson for today. I hope you had a lovely weekend. So our word of the day is pootle, okay? What do we mean by pootle? It's to move or travel in a leisurely manner, okay? And what you'll find when you're listening to the book later today is that the adults, much to Liam's frustration, are pootling around the golf course, okay? Right. So our learning objective for today is the same as Thursday, okay? As a reader, can I retrieve and infer information about characters from a text? And you'll be continuing to work on that sheet you have where you've got the 4 dads, okay? And you're building up your knowledge of these characters, okay? So you're going to continue to do that whilst listening to the chapters today. We're just going to start off with some grammar and punctuation, okay? And we're going to look at adverbs today. So your first task is I need you to circle the adverb in the sentence below. The netball match will be starting soon, okay? So pause the video here and then have a go. Okay, welcome back. So let's go through the answer. So the answer is soon, okay? I've highlighted in blue, but yeah, same thing that you could have circled, okay? And then why is soon the adverb, okay? So we've got the netball match as the noun, okay? And then we've got the will be starting, which is our verbal phrase. And essentially what we're doing is we're saying when this will take place, okay? We're giving more information. We're modifying this verbal phrase saying the netball match will be starting soon, okay? Right, good. Now we're going to go through adverbs. So adverbs. Adverbs describe verbs. They tell you how or when or why an action was done. So like before, when we had when, okay, when the match is starting. But here is another example. The stars shone brightly, okay? It's telling us how the stars shone. The stars shone brightly. It's giving us more information, okay? It makes our writing more exciting and more interesting to read. Now, adverbs can also be used to describe adjectives. So they can tell us the extent that the adjective is working on the noun. So, for example, Liam is extremely tall, okay? This is telling us how tall Liam is. Like, we could replace this with another adverb. For example, Liam is quite tall. So in that sentence, quite is the adverb. And you can see how those two sentences can mean quite different things, don't they? Okay, depending on which adverb you choose can really change the meaning of your sentence. But I think we all know by now that Liam is extremely tall, especially for his age, okay? But be careful now. Some adverbs can get tricky. Some words can be an adverb and an adjective, depending on the sentence. So this is where you need to be really careful and make sure you know exactly what you're doing, okay? So here is a sentence. Mr. Xanadu loves fast cars, okay? So in this sentence, fast is acting as an adjective and it's describing the noun cars, okay? Mr. Xanadu loves fast cars. Here is another sentence, okay? That rocket can fly fast. Now, I've highlighted in blue because in this sentence, fast is an adverb, okay? It's describing the verb fly, okay? It's describing how the rocket is flying. That rocket can fly fast, okay? So you can see how if you're not careful, you could get confused, but think about, is it describing the verb, modifying the verb, or is it describing the noun, okay? If it's modifying, describing the noun, adjective. If it's modifying, describing the verb, it's going to be an adverb, okay? So that will stand you in good stead. Now, I want you to have a go at this question, okay? Circle the adverb in the sentence below. Florida was probably asleep. So I want you to pause the video now and have a go at this. Hopefully it won't take you long. Okay, and here we have that probably is the adverb, okay? So Florida is the noun, was is the verb, probably is the adverb, and asleep is the adjective, okay? And obviously in this sentence, it's telling us how likely Florida is to be asleep. So for example, we could replace probably with another adverb like definitely, okay? And you can see how it changes the meaning of the sentence. Florida was definitely asleep, okay? We can use adverbs to make our writing clearer, okay? And make our intentions clearer to the reader. Excellent, hopefully we all did well on that one. So, as I said, we've got the same learning objective from Thursday, and you'll be using that same sheet that you started to fill out on Thursday. And you will now need to listen to chapters 14 and 15 of Cosmic, okay? And as always, you can find the link to the chapters in Teams or on our class YouTube channel. It will be in the assignment as normal, okay? Now, please be aware, chapter 15 is particularly long, okay? Please, please, please take a break halfway through chapter 15, okay? Do not listen to the whole thing in one go because you're going to really struggle to concentrate and you're going to miss out some really important bits, okay? Because as we mentioned, we're going to be continuing to fill out this sheet, okay? Continuing to develop our knowledge of our characters. And one of the things that I'd like you to think about today is during chapters 14 and 15, we start to notice some flaws and some sort of mistakes that some of our characters are making. And now when we're thinking about our sort of piece of writing that we're working towards, okay, we're going to be looking at a persuasive speech. And if we're trying to be persuasive, maybe one tactic we can use is to highlight the flaws of another character, okay? You could say something like, well, when you did this, we almost died, okay? And you can use that as a way to kind of put your own case forwards, okay? To be persuasive, you could, if you want to, you could kind of highlight, like I say, highlight the flaws of the other characters. So hopefully that makes sense. Continue to fill out. So this is what you need to do. You'll be listening. There are no other tasks today because there is so much to listen to, okay? So there's no kind of other extra task beyond this. This is your task. So keep filling up that sheet. And like we said, this is going to help you so much when it comes to the writing, okay? Because you can use this to refer back to, and this will really sort of solidify your knowledge of the text. You'll be able to refer back to, oh yes, Samson won. He did that thing in chapter 15. I remember that, okay? Or Eddie Xanadu, yeah, he's really okay. And that will help you out so much. So give it a good go. Listen, and remember, take a break between in the middle of chapter 15, please, okay? Do not sit there at the screen the entire time. Take a break, go for a walk, have a drink, do whatever you normally do, okay? And then come back and finish it off. So that's the end of your lesson for today, okay? So carry on with that sheet and let us know if you have any problems. I look forward to seeing some of the things you come up with, okay? Thank you very much. Bye-bye.